I was a designer in the rolling mill section, then excavator section, that kind of stuff. Then it so happened that there was an opportunity in Wipro. One of my classmates was working there. He told me that his boss is looking for an opportunity of diversifying into another business, and boss being 𝐂𝐨𝐵. This field is likely to grow in future. This was considered to be a technology of the future. If you get a foreign collaboration, you are a permanent slave. For every tick and comma, you need to talk to somebody in London and New York or somewhere. So Wipro became and has always been, even today, number one in hydraulic cylinders in India. It requires organization skills and knowledge. More than it's a tremendous patience. See, you need to have an obsession about quality if you want to succeed in the field of hydraulics.
So I am today with a man who has contributed years of his life in building and heading Wipro's fluid power division. He has held many positions of responsibility. He retired as president and MD of Wipro Fluid Power Division. He was the member of the Corporate Executive Council of Wipro Corporation. He was the president of Fluid Power Society of India, co-founder and chairman of Fluid Power Division of CII, Pascal awardee by FPSI, a man who has a road named after him. Please welcome a great visionary, Mr. Seethapathy Rao, MD and chairman of the mobile hydraulics company, Hycom Engineering India Pvt. Limited. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So, like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. What I would like you to do is tell us about your early years, your childhood, where it was and how it was.
My journey into hydraulics started in an unusual way after my graduation from IIM Ahmedabad.
Okay.
I happened to join a company which was nascent in the field of fluid power.
Sorry, it was?
Very new in the field of
Okay.
pneumatics and hydraulics.
Right.
That's where I learned for the first time that there's a field called pneumatics and hydraulics. So that's how we got into that. I learned
before that you did be
Before
mechanical?
that, after the engineering, I was working in Heavy Engineering Corporation.
Okay.
I was a designer.
Right.
I was a designer in the rolling mill section, then excavator section, that kind of stuff.
Ji.
Left that and went to IIM Ahmedabad, completed my course. For a while, I was at Botley Boy & Sons at Udna, Surat.
Okay.
I was inventory controller and purchase manager.
All right. Okay.
Then, purely by chance, I joined this company because one of my friends was working there and he invited me to come over and join. So I came to Bombay and joined this company.
What is the name of this company?
It's called 𝐺𝐺 Hydraulics.
𝐺𝐺 Hydraulics.
Gerhard Gabriel.
Yes, I know 𝐺𝐺.
Yeah.
𝐺𝐺 Pneumatics and Hydraulics?
The pneumatics and hydraulics.
Right. Yes.
So Gerhard Gabriel was a German Jew. He
Okay.
ran away at the time of the war
Okay.
and settled in India. So he started his business. The technology was at a very young age at that time.
Right.
Just starting out. So we learned about hydraulic cylinders, pneumatic cylinders, valves, controls, etc.
What year is this?
This would be around 68, thereabouts,
Oh,
68,
okay.
69,
Right.
before 70. So I was there for almost 3 years. I learned the basics of that. Then it so happened that there was an opportunity in Wipro, not in hydraulics, but in anything other than vanaspati that they were manufacturing at that time.
Okay.
Again, one of my classmates was working there. This was what you may call as pure providence. Then one day we met together at Jahangir Art Gallery. You are familiar with Bombay.
Right.
Jahangir Art Gallery has a little canteen there. We had lunch there. We were discussing things. My friend Pradeep Desai, he told me that his boss is looking for an opportunity of diversifying into another business, apart from the Vanaspati business that he had.
Right.
And boss being 𝐂𝐨𝐵.
All right.
So I said there can be many opportunities, but my knowledge is limited to this field. So I gave some ideas that this field is likely to grow in future. This was considered to be a technology of the future.
Right. In those
Pneumatics and
days.
hydraulics.
Absolutely.
In those days. It was at a nascent stage in India.
I think at that time there were just 3-4 companies. 𝐕𝐢𝐧𝐞𝐿 would have been there.
𝐕𝐿 was a small company. Vickers was there, part of Mahindra's at that time.
Schrader Duncan would have been there, I think.
Schrader Duncan was into tire valves only at that time. Pneumatics also started at that time, around that time.
Right.
And then Usha Telehoist was the leader in mobile hydraulics.
Oh, really? Usha Telehoist was there
In Calcutta.
Okay.
They were the leaders in mobile hydraulics. So that was the time when we started this. So I gave a brief note to him, and Mr. Premji appeared to have liked the idea. He asked me to come and give a detailed project report, which I did. Then he said, come and join us.
Okay.
So that's how I joined. So no great planning, no great thinking, just flow of the air. That's just moved in.
Bangalore. This is Bangalore?
Bombay.
This is Bombay.
I joined the company in Bombay.
Right. Okay.
4th Goga Street area. But we decided that the factory should be in a place outside Bombay. But Bombay was a very troubled place at that time.
Okay.
If you remember the textile strike they had,
right.
Dr. Datta Samant, etc. He flattened the whole city at that time.
The industrial environment wasn't really...
Hundreds of companies were closed, etc. So we said, we need to be in Bangalore. After a lot of effort, we said, we'll go to Bangalore.
Right.
We came to Bangalore, went to the government of Karnataka, picked up a piece of land at Pina.
What is now still there?
Still there. That is the headquarters.
Okay. Yes.
Not the headquarters now. That is the main factory of Wipro.
Right.
That is there. So we picked up the piece of land. Then we said, where do we get the technology for this from? What do we do?
Right.
So Mr. Premji had I and Mr. Premji had many discussions on that. The fashion of the day was to get what is called a foreign collaboration. And we said, we'll get a foreign collaboration.
Right.
So we both traveled together around the world, and whole of Europe, USA, we covered many companies. And many showed interest in working with us.
Right.
So after coming back, he asked me, what do you want to do now? I said, it is more difficult, but let's do it ourselves.
Okay.
The reason being, if you get a foreign collaboration, you are a permanent slave. For every tick and comma, you need to talk to somebody in London or New York or somewhere.
Right.
So that is no way to go about. It is more painful for me personally, but let's do it ourselves. So he was kind enough to agree. We said, we'll do it ourselves.
Right.
So that's how the idea started. Then what do we do within that? Our first decision was to get into pneumatics, being simpler than the hydraulics business. Right. We decided to go to FRL units. We said we'll do the cylinders. So we designed hydraulic cylinders, and then we started off. So that was also interesting. So we started design work. That was practically the first time in India.
Okay.
Usha Telehoist had their technology from Telehoist.
Okay.
𝐕𝐢𝐧𝐞𝐿 had from some American company. Schrader Duncan, of course, had Schrader's technology. So nobody had done this job, which appeared to be kind of a mad thing to do.
Right, okay.
But we said, we'll do that. So sitting in Bombay, I don't know who would like to come to Bangalore and start this activity with us. So we contacted one person whom I narrowed down. He was in Tata at that time, Telco.
Okay.
Machine tool division.
Right.
Doing some hydraulic cylinder design, etc. So he became my first group person.
Right.
Hydraulic division. One Mr. Giridhar. He decided to join us. He was planning to come to Bangalore, and it appealed to him to join us. So we came together, started this division. That's how it started in a very small way.
Right.
We designed it. It took a lot of time to design, test, do that small little cylinder. Cylinder must have been this long. So we kept on a table, and we all surrounded that and appreciated what a great job we had done.
Right.
So
tie rod design.
Tie rod design.
Okay.
40 bar at that time. We did one for 40 bar for machine tools, 140, 160 bar for general applications. Later we did the welded design to 50 bar.
Okay.
So that's how we started in a small way. Then we grew well. Mr. Premji was extremely supportive, and he was funding the business in a positive way. In fact, all the time he would say, go faster,
Right.
extremely encouraging. So we did that. So we had a big hope in mind that whatever we're doing, since it's going to be the future, we should be leading in this field. We should do well. And we should have global quality, etc. These are things. 𝐕𝐢𝐳𝐷𝐻 was already making hydraulic cylinders for mobile applications.
Right.
They were supplying to 𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐻𝐸ML.
Okay.
𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐻𝐸ML was 𝐸𝐳𝐸. That was the first thing that they were doing. So 𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐻𝐸ML was the first port of call for me. I went and met them. The company's name, our company's name, Wipro, was not Wipro in those days.
Okay.
It was called Western India Vegetable Products Limited.
All right. Oh, so that's the full form of Wipro, is it? Western?
That is not the full form. The modified comes somewhat.
Okay.
Western India Vegetable Products Limited.
Right.
So when I went and gave my card to somebody, the director of technology in 𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐻𝐸ML, I was young at that time. He just smiled at me and said, son, this is not the business to be in. You are in vegetable oils and what you're talking about is hydraulic oil. You are different. So just get out of this place. This is not the right thing for you. I said, no, sir, this is what we want to do, etc. So they gave us some encouragement, but that didn't move much. So that's how we started. We built tie-rod cylinders and the welded cylinders for general market. They were successful. They were the best in the country. And so we wanted to have an objective for ourselves as to what we want to do. After a few years, our objective was that we should surpass Belgium.
Right.
They are our nearest competitor in industrial hydraulic cylinders. We surpassed them in volume. Then we said, what else do we do now? We said, we'll surpass 𝐈𝐢𝐳𝐷𝐻. So after a few years, we surpassed them. Now what? We said we should be twice the size of our nearest competition. We did that. So, I mean, this took many years.
Right.
It's not as fast as I'm saying. But we did that. So we were the best quality, best products in the country. We'd already entered mobile hydraulics. Mobile hydraulics we entered with JCB. Again, JCB didn't take us very seriously. It took me, I must have visited them for over 3-4 years before we could get an entry.
What year are we now talking about?
JCB hydraulic cylinders.
What year was this?
The year was 82, 83.
82, 83. All right. So their plant in Faridabad, Bahadurgarh or something.
It was called Escorts JCB.
Okay.
In those days.
Escorts JCB, right.
So we got the business. We got the orders from them. A trial order. Because they were importing everything from their parent plant in UK. So we made our designs. Our designs are different. That was the time I had also visited a plant in USA which made seals.
Okay.
Shamban. Now you know the name.
𝐕𝐢𝐳𝐸𝐷 Shamban, which became later.
That was the name. And they made out of PTFE. Nobody had done that before. So I visited them. I was very impressed with that. I got the design to India. So later on they told me that I'm the first one to introduce PTFE seals in India.
Right.
So 𝐕𝐢𝐳 Shamban came to India. We designed a product, low friction, low energy loss, very high quality cylinders. It was very successful.
You were honing your own tubes at that point of time?
We are honing tubes right from day one.
Right, okay.
In terms of manufacturing, we had a vision that all the critical things we'll do in-house.
Right.
And we'll do global quality right from day one.
Right.
No compromise. There's nothing like Indian quality versus global quality. It should be as good as that. JCB were, of course, very skeptical. We supplied a few sets. Some sets were sent to Rostock, their main plant in UK. And I had visited them later on. First one, I visited them with the designs. They had almost expressed a lot of doubts about our design. In the PTFE seals, we got a system of primary seal and a secondary seal, etc.
Right.
It's a sealing system, not one piece.
Right.
So they were using a single seal concept, which is a traditional design. So that designer asked me, if a seal can really do the sealing, why do you require so many pieces? One piece should do the job.
But they would also have some kind of a guide, no? I mean, whether it will be gunmetal or something.
Guides were there, but no sealing elements were there.
Right.
This sealing system was totally different. A primary seal and a secondary seal, then a wiper, etc. So We produced our product, which came very well, and the sample supplied to UK performed very well. My next visit to Rasta, they told me that your cylinders are performing very well. In fact, they're better than us. They call them Rams.
Okay, right.
They're better than us. And said, fine. We're very happy. So that's how it started with JCB. JCB became a big customer for us. Till today, in Wipro, JCB is the biggest customer for cylinders, I think.
Oh, really?
It just doesn't go away. They keep growing, and Wipro keeps growing. And for us in our business also, JCB is the biggest customer. So that's how it started in cylinders. And we had a series for machine tools, one series for construction equipment, and the general products. Over a period of time, we dropped the machine tool cylinders. It was too small a market.
Okay.
So we didn't want to, disturb our focus on the mobile cylinders. Then even the industry cylinders, the 250 bar, 160 bar, we kept aside.
Right.
We just focused on the mobile cylinders.
Hmm.
So Wipro became and has always been, even today, number one in hydraulic cylinders in India.
And internationally also.
And then the export effort started.
Right.
I did a fair bit of work on export promotion, etc. But we were not very big at that time in exports. After my retirement, it is much bigger in export. They have done a great job. A lot of exports now, a lot of plants abroad.
Abroad, right.
So Wipro is a great example of an Indian multinational. In hydraulics, if you have looked around, almost all the companies are global multinationals in India.
Right.
Italian company, German company, American company, etc. It's only in cylinders that you have an Indian multinational.
In fact, I was very pleasantly surprised. We were building something for a construction company, precast construction, and they sent me a cylinder drawing. It's a company based in Finland. So they sent me a cylinder drawing and it said Wipro. So I was thinking, Finland, they're importing from India. And then when I look at the fine print, it said Wipro Finland. So I was very, you feel proud of being an Indian, that Indian company is setting up a plant, has a plant in Finland.
That's an extremely nice feeling you get. And to trace back as to how it happened, that decision, which appeared stupid decision at the beginning, that we do the designs in-house.
Right.
So we took more pain, we took more effort, but we did the designs and developed everything here. The IP is owned here.
Right.
It is an Indian company. And with the funding, encouragement and support of Mr. Premji, it is now a global company.
And I think from what I hear, or maybe I read somewhere, that one of the largest producers of hydraulic cylinders in the world.
It would be in the top 2 or 3.
Top 2 or 3.
In the whole world.
But building this from scratch would have required a lot of organizational skills from you.
It requires organizational skills and knowledge. More than it, it's tremendous patience. It is difficult to get from design stage to development stage to customer approval and to product success. And it requires a lot of patience to do that.
And perseverance.
And it requires a lot of patience on the part of my boss, Mr. Premji, who waited, supported me to get this done. So
I'm sure.
That's also important, very important.
Right.
So after retirement, I was consulting for a while. Then I picked up this business, which was in a very nascent stage, very small stage in UK India, whatever we are doing now. UK India had a number of products, and I was consulting for Mr. Rangachar. So one of the ideas I gave was that you have too many of these small things. Better to have fewer things and put a lot of funds there than to distribute money on a number of things. And he was very kind and said, Rao, why don't you take and do it yourself? So that's how we took
That's how Hycom came into
that small business came to Hycom. It was a very small thing.
Right.
We do rotary couplings for excavators.
Right.
That is our main product. We used to do about
Domestic market or
domestic, now international also. At that time, domestic, only JCB was a customer.
right?
JCB itself was very new in excavators at that time. We used to do about 20 per month.
Hmm.
Now we do about little under 4,000 a month.
Okay,
So
that's quite a leap.
we are number one in India.
Hmm.
Same philosophy that I started off with in Wipro: global quality, global scale, and global reach. This is what we want to do.
Right.
We are still not there in global reach and global quality, but we are moving.
Moving in that direction.
We are moving.
So when you were, like I've seen hydraulic cylinder, initially the tubes would come from Stelmi, Italy, or Structo, Sweden, and then the Chinese came in, and then, or maybe in between, some companies from Taiwan. And the kind of pricing that they offered for those tubes, the walls kept getting thinner and thinner, maybe better material. But the pricing was so attractive. How did you manage to compete with that?
When we started, the best tubes came from Mannesmann, Germany.
Okay.
Then Japanese competed.
Hmm.
Japanese tubes became cheaper.
Right.
Sumitomo, etc. We used to buy from them in large volumes. China was still not very big in this field.
Hmm.
Subsequently, they came into the market. Simultaneously, we have the Indian tube company. They manufacture ISMT.
Okay.
They manufacture a lot of tubes in India. So
Ready to hone tubes?
ready to hone tubes.
Ready to
It's
hone.
especially drawn for you.
Okay.
Drawn on mandrel.
Hmm.
So they're ready to hone. We are getting now good quality tubes from within India.
Okay.
But sometimes the Chinese become competitive because they drop prices whenever they need to.
Right.
So Chinese are available, Indian tubes are available now.
Hmm.
Steel in India is quite competitive actually.
Right.
But the manufacturing methods have changed, improved a lot.
Right.
Whole lot of automation. And Wipro's plant in Jaipur is supposed to be one of the most modern in the world. Highly automated plant for cylinders, mainly for JCB and others.
Caters to JCB plant in Jaipur, right?
In Jaipur as well as Ballabgarh.
So Ballabgarh is not going from here now.
If necessary, it may go, but mostly it will be
There is also a JCB plant in Pune, right?
Yeah, JCB plant in Pune makes excavators.
Okay.
The number of cylinders are more in backhoe loaders in Ballabgarh.
Right. Okay.
The backhoe loader has got 10 to 12 cylinders.
Okay.
Excavator has only 4.
4.
So, but these are bigger, values are bigger. So they make both.
Right.
And we supply to Pune mostly.
You supply to Pune.
The rotary.
The
Rotary couplings.
Hycom. I don't know. In my experience, the Indian mindset is, if I may use the word, obsessed on price. We want it cheaper. So, did you face that kind of mindset also when you were trying to work for JCB?
It happens all the time. Not only Indians. Now, anywhere in the world, if you go, price is important. Everybody in the world, Europeans, Americans, Chinese, they're all trying to cut costs.
Right.
And they go wherever the costs are lowest. So, Wipro can compete anywhere in the world, and we are competing anywhere in the world now. Hycom Engineering is competing anywhere in the world.
Okay.
So, own design doesn't mean more expensive design or inferior design. It means as good as anybody can make in the world and competing with anybody in the world. So, right from day one, we've been competing. JCB would not buy from India if getting from abroad is cheaper. Because they have to compete with their product in the market.
Right. True.
So, we compete. I think it's possible to do that.
So it's not just the design, it's also an optimized manufacturing process.
Absolutely. It's a manufacturing process which is appropriate. It's a manufacturing process which is progressively automated. quality controlled at various places. The strong quality control. See, you need to have an obsession about quality if you want to succeed in the field of hydraulics. You need to have a design which is world class, and you need to have a manufacturing system which is world class. And you just have to be obsessed about quality, that no bad quality product will go out of my door. So you need to start with that. Still, sometimes something will slip away. But that is accidental and it should not be permitted.
Right.
You should truly get angry if a bad quality goes to a customer. So if you start doing that and not look at what it costs to get a replacement and all this stuff, then I think you succeed.
So moving from Wipro to Hycom, was there an unlearning curve required, or was it just a progression of the learnings that
There
Wipro?
is no unlearning. There is only additional learning, I must say.
Right.
The basic problem or the basic change would be, in Wipro, somebody funded my efforts.
Right.
Here I had to fund my own efforts.
Right. Okay.
That is a big change. Other things remain the same. Same spirit, same value system in the business.
Right.
The values that one learned in Wipro, same thing has been deployed here.
In the present geopolitical situation, is it affecting your business?
Very much so. It affected us severely in the year which is just over.
Right.
So we developed a large business in USA. Suddenly the tariffs from what it used to be 10% or so became 50%. So our products became unsellable there. So customers were very nice to us. They picked up some things, but business had to have a temporary pause. So it didn't work. Only now, when the tariff has again come down to 18% by President Trump's announcement, and 10% by the court there. So
has that come into effect, or is it just in the news?
Sorry?
Has that 10% thing come into effect?
Yes. So we thought that the duty is going to be 18%, but when we sent our products, we were charged 10%.
Okay.
So the understanding, I think, is that once he comes out with a new directive, maybe it will be 18%. So now again we restarted the business. We were affected adversely for 1 year. Many companies, depending on exports, got affected. But Europe, there's no problem. In fact, it is better now. I think it is zero duty now. I don't know whether that free trade agreement has come into effect or not, but I think duty is low.
You are exporting to Europe as well?
Some to Europe also.
Okay.
We want to export all over the world.
Right. I would like to ask you, I mean, things go wrong, in life or in the factory. Any catastrophic failure that happened which you remember till today?
Nothing catastrophic, but serious problems, of course, have been there. Pandemic has been a big problem. We had to close our factory for a long time. And these have been pretty painful for us personally, for me personally also. So we said that we will not let go any employee because of that. And we kept everybody during the pandemic, during the downturns, all the time. We never let go any employees. So that is a difficult thing to manage. And from top management, we sacrificed many times. We worked without salaries, we worked without anything. Even the taxi bills we would pay on our own.
Right.
So we managed. But I'm happy we did that. We retained all our people. We have a very good team.
This is something that I don't know anybody else who has a road after him. A road named after him.
Well, when we went to Hindupur, we had some particular plans. We wanted to be close to our factory in Peenya. Because after Peenya, there was the next plant was Hindupur. At the same time, we preferred it to be in a different state.
Okay.
So there's a certain disconnect between the two. And Hosur was already full and had some problems. The other area, one is Tamil Nadu is very close by this side. That's why Andhra Pradesh is very close. So we went to Hindupur. There are not too many industries there. They readily gave us a piece of land. And it's just about 85 kilometers from the plant here.
Okay.
So we can even run shuttle services and buses can move, cars can move. So we decided on Hindupur.
Okay.
So we were among the first few to go there.
Right.
We acted, I think, as a catalyst for other companies to come in.
Okay.
Now Hindupur is full up with industries.
Oh, really?
So a lot of industries have come there now. It was a good move, and we had very good management systems there. We did many innovative things there in Hindupur, up on the people front. Local skills were not available.
Right.
So to get workers, we went as far as Visakhapatnam, got people from there, got them employed. And we started schemes like, no punching in attendance. You be responsible and you do it yourself, kind of a thing.
Okay.
So little tokens would be given to people. If they are on job, they would put a green side. If they are taking leave, they would put the red side and go. So we held everybody responsible. You are responsible for yourself.
But it will be a chain, right? I mean, any manufacturing process, I do my job, then you do your job. So if I am on
even
leave,
attendance leave punching, we have punch cards for people
Right.
to come. No punch cards, come on time. So many such things we did, and it worked beautifully.
And they work beautifully?
They worked very well.
Very nice. Okay. So partly you answered the question, but I would like you to help me, dive deeper. Talent gap. I continuously feel that. So did you come across the non-availability of the kind of people that you need to run your setup?
In Wipro, no. In those days, it was easier to get good quality people. Now it is becoming a little tougher. Two reasons. One is the students are not getting into mechanical engineering as much. Especially it is tougher in Bangalore.
Right.
Bangalore is now IT city.
Gee.
So more and more people go to IT related activities. So a little tougher to get people. And people are a lot more ambitious now. For them, the world is the playground, no more Bangalore. So a high quality person dreams of going abroad. A lower quality person is not quite suitable to us. So we get into these issues. So it's a constant puzzle to get good people.
So what's the way out?
We're getting people, we're training them, we're losing them, we're getting new people. So it's a constant battle.
So what would be the advice you would give to, suppose you find a good guy and he wants to be the managing director of his company in 10 years? What would be your advice to him? To focus on fluid mechanics or go for AI or robotics? Or
There are people who enjoy mechanical engineering.
Right.
And there are people who enjoy IT type of business. It looks like two different categories.
Right.
There are a number of people who have taken mechanical engineering in colleges. And I asked them, why do you take this? And it's a fashion in Bangalore especially to take IT. He said, no, they want to have products, they want to work this way, with hands, etc. So there is a personality related thing. So once they take that, only advice we can give them is that this is hard work. Mechanical engineering is hard work. Slow learning, hard work. You put in the effort. So nothing happens quickly.
Right.
But it is extremely satisfying to create new products, create new processes. So people enjoy it. Those who like the field, they enjoy the field.
About company culture. What kind of culture, in your opinion, is the right kind of culture to nurture a company and make it grow?
The initial years are very important because nothing exists. There's no culture that exists in a company. The company is new. You need to create a culture.
Right.
So you need to inculcate in people a pride of working. One is job must be interesting. Job must be challenging. And especially for youngsters, there must be tremendous learning opportunity. So one of the things we tell new entrants to our company is that this is where you learn a lot in our company. It's a small company. All fields are open to you. And day by day, you are discussing, talking to, interacting with people of various functions. So you become a very broad engineer. And that culture is developed. Then in terms of work style, we develop in them a culture of high level of integrity, no hanky-panky, and very strict monitoring of what's happening, and a lot of discipline, and one canteen for everybody, common work clothes, these kind of things. So it seems to help. People seem to be happy after working very hard. They still seem to be happy.
Right. So what are your plans for the future?
Grow, create new products, create new facilities into the market, do something useful. Very good growth plans. So we need to see how far we'll go.
Your next generation is also in the business?
My son is already in business.
Already in business.
He's already in business. It has been announced that he is my successor.
All right.
So I can stop going to office any day and there's somebody available.
And he loves his job?
He likes the job. Strangely, he likes the job.
Right.
Because he did his engineering here in Bangalore.
Okay.
He did very well in mechanical engineering. Then he went to London School of Economics. He did a 2-year program in management. Then he went to University of Sydney. He did a program in international management. When he was working in London, he decided to come back. So at that time, my wife and I both told him, look, be careful. This is a tough job. So you are happy there internationally. If you're staying back there, there's no problem. But he said, no, I'll come and work here. So he's come. He seems to be enjoying his job.
All right. Very nice.
Maybe sometime you'll say he took a wrong decision. I don't know. As of now, he has not said that.
What's your take on work-life balance?
Work-life balance is what your expectation of this is. What is the balance actually? How many times you go to a movie in a week? How many times you go and walk in a park? You have to decide for yourself. Some of these buzzwords are sometimes meaningless. Are you happy not doing anything? Are you happy having a drink and sitting with friends in the evening? Or are you happy creating a new product, etc.? Both lead to happiness. It depends on you. And it depends on your wife. For balance, it's the family that matters.
Right.
If they're of a different type, that they want to go to parties, etc., meet, etc., your life is miserable if you are busy with work. So, otherwise, I think both can enjoy themselves happily. Right. So, I think this requires hard work. If you want to be in business, if you want to lead a business house, you have to be prepared for very hard work. At my age, I still work full time and work Saturdays, Sundays if required. Even at home, we are on job many times. So, it's perfectly okay in our house. No issue. So it depends on families. I think it has been, too much has been made of this work-life balance. Those who don't want to work so hard and they want to spend time. I have no quarrel with them, but both are available, both avenues are possible.
You rightly said, whatever makes you happy,
do that.
Whatever makes you happy.
And you get the sense of satisfaction. What do you get? I'm not aware of all the restaurants in Bangalore or what new things are happening in Bangalore. I'm poor in that. Somebody else is very smart in that. But I'm good in what I'm doing.
Great, sir. It's really been a pleasure having you over and share your...
My pleasure.
Your life, your professional life.
My best wishes for your publication.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.